What is consciousness? It is a unit of light quotient of which you possess and emulate according to the amount of light you embody and emit. It is the awareness of which you know and encompasses that you think and act upon. It is the truth that you know within the confines of your awareness. Consciousness is different from the brain. Our brain consists of a network of neurons, which is a physical neural tissue matter. Consciousness, on the other hand, is non-physical and is the knowing of a nature that is everything you and the awareness which you see, hear, touch, smell, taste, and know. The input sensory information from the physical interaction with your 3D surroundings and what you experience constitute your awareness. Beyond the physical inputs, awareness is also derived from the implicit comprehension of circumstances. One's consciousness level is dependent on the awareness of how one perceives their reality. Levels of consciousness are non-local domains of elemental intelligence. For example, a glass of water might be interpreted in different ways by two separate individuals. Person A may look at that glass of water and regard it as a thirst quencher. Person B might consider it as a molecular constitution of the chemically bound structure of H2O, as the implied and unspoken order of the amalgamation of non-physical reality and matter. Where both are right according to their level of consciousness of evaluation, person B will be looking at the chemically bonded structure of H2O as the incorporeal properties of higher dimensional phenomena against the backdrop of 3D physical reality, thus being a property in view by the observer at that level, which means that a higher dimensional being, which translates to a higher consciousness level, would know what thirst is instead of a being submerged in the matrix of water would not even understand what wetness is. Another example to illustrate this point is that a fish will not know what is water unless they know what is outside of the water. The fish will not be able to comprehend what is not water because their existence and reality consists of water. Its existence consists of the feeling of being in water only. Noetic thinking is a result of expanded consciousness because of the ability to pierce into different layers of dimension of truth, as stated by the American philosopher named William James in the year 1902, where he refers noetic to states of insight into the depths of truth unplumbed by the discursive intellect. The level of consciousness is also synonymous with the ability to do noetic thinking. Evolution in consciousness starts from possibilities into begetting new information and perception. Another example will be if one believes that their reality consists only of the four walls of which they see within their own room and never ever would consider anything beyond what they can see, hear, touch, smell, or taste. Even when you tell them that there is this natural event where the sun will rise in the morning, you will never be able to believe and comprehend where light comes from in the morning because they have not looked beyond their window to see what is a sun. Is it better to stop ourselves from rejecting new information, but instead to welcome new ideas and concepts before we judge the content? By the same token, before we take in any truth given to us and accept them blindly, is it more appropriate that we explore deeper into them? Did we do justice to the information given to us by having first to do a deeper research on our own, deriving our own truth through the effort of seeking, investigating, and probing into that content ourselves? Let's start leveling up in consciousness by being broad-minded, unbiased, and be responsible towards our own evolution. Truth confirms truth. Let the truth confirm and sit well within your hearts by piecing up the jigsaw puzzle of the universe.